Unleashing your authentic power, the revolutionary path to success. Welcome, champions of authenticity and trailblazers of change. Today, we're diving deep into the revolutionary insights that have the power to transform not just your career, but the very fabric of how we define success in our world. I'm thrilled to share with you the profound wisdom I've gleaned from an extraordinary individual who's not just talking the talk, but walking the walk of authentic leadership and transformative success. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the force of nature that is Sunny Johnson, a professional growth consultant, agile strategist, and published author. Sunny isn't just another voice in the crowded space of professional development. No, she's a beacon of authenticity in a world often shrouded in conformity, a warrior for individuality in the battlefield of corporate sameness, and a true catalyst for change in how we approach success, leadership, and personal growth. Sunny's impact extends far beyond the boardrooms and strategy sessions she's revolutionized. Her work is actively reshaping industries, opening doors for underrepresented voices, and quite literally changing the face of leadership across the globe. Through her mentorship programs, groundbreaking books, and fearless advocacy, Sunny is not just climbing the ladder of success, she's building new ladders and inviting others to join her at the top. Now, buckle up because the insights I'm about to share from my conversation with Sunny aren't just game changing, they're world changing. And trust me, by the end of our time together, you'll never look at your journey, your challenges, or your unique gifts the same way again. Let's start with a question that might make you squirm in your seat a little. What if everything you've been trying to hide, downplay, or overcome is actually your secret weapon for success? I know, I know, it sounds like the kind of feel good fluff you'd find on a motivational poster with a kitten hanging from a tree branch. But stick with me because this isn't just a nice idea, it's a revolutionary approach to success that's backed by real world results. Sonny Johnson's journey is a testament to this truth. Early in her career, she was the poster child for imposter syndrome. Picture this: a brilliant, capable professional, constantly second guessing herself, trying to contort herself into what she thought others wanted her to be. Sound familiar? I thought it might. But here's where Sonny's story takes a turn that can teach us all something profound. Instead of continuing to play this exhausting game of professional chameleon, Sunny decided to do something radical. She decided to be herself, fully, unapologetically, gloriously herself. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, that's great for her, but in my industry slash company slash position, that would never work. And to that I say, challenge accepted. You see, when Sunny embraced her authentic self, including her cultural background, her unique perspective as a woman of color in tech, and yes, even her struggles and setbacks, something magical happened. Doors that had been firmly shut began to crack open. Connections that had been superficial became deep and meaningful, and opportunities that she never would have imagined suddenly appeared on her horizon. But let's be clear, this isn't a fairy tale where simply being yourself magically solves all your problems. No, this is a story of courage, resilience, and strategic authenticity. It's about recognizing that your unique journey, with all its twists and turns, has equipped you with a perspective and a set of skills that no one else possesses. Sonny coined a phrase that I want you to tattoo on your brain, metaphorically, of course, unless you're into that sort of thing. The world doesn't need another imitation, it needs your unique innovation. Let that sink in for a moment. In a world drowning in copycats and carbon copies, your authenticity isn't just refreshing, it's revolutionary. It's the key to unlocking innovation, to connecting with others on a deeper level, and to creating the kind of impact that outlasts any trend or quarterly report. Now, I want you to take a moment and think about your own journey. What aspects of your identity or experience have you been downplaying or hiding? Maybe it's your background, your accent, or the unconventional path you took to get where you are. What if, instead of seeing these as obstacles, you viewed them as your secret weapons? Imagine walking into your next meeting or presentation, not trying to blend in, but standing out in all your authentic glory. Imagine the energy you'd have if you weren't constantly trying to be someone else. Imagine the connections you could make if you allow people to see the real you. This isn't just feel good advice. This is a strategic approach to success that's been proven time and time again. When you embrace your authentic self, you tap into a wellspring of creativity, connection, and impact that simply isn't available when you're trying to be someone else. But let's be real for a moment. Embracing your authenticity, especially in professional settings, can feel scary. It can feel risky. And in some cases, it might actually be risky. This is especially true for those of us who often find ourselves as the only one in the room, the only woman, the only person of color, the only one from a non traditional background. And this brings us to our second key pillar, resilience. Sonny emphasized that resilience is the backbone of success. Many of us face unique challenges, whether they're systemic barriers, financial struggles, or personal setbacks. But here's the kicker: these obstacles don't define us, how we respond to them does. Now, Sonny shared a quote from Nelson Mandela that encapsulates this perfectly: I never lose, I either win or learn. This mindset shift is crucial. It's about viewing every experience, especially the difficult ones, as an opportunity for growth and learning. Let me share a pivotal moment from Sonny's journey that illustrates this. During a challenging career transition, she realized she was being undervalued in her role. Despite fear and uncertainty, she made the bold decision to resign and leap into entrepreneurship. Now, imagine the courage that takes stepping away from the security of a steady paycheck to bet on yourself. This decision taught Sonny two critical lessons about resilience. First, it's built by taking bold action despite adversity. Second, it's about learning how to adapt and thrive through difficulties, not avoid them. Sonny's experience navigating the agile and IT industry as a black woman, often being the only one in the room, further shaped her resilience. But instead of letting these challenges defeat her, she used them as fuel. She turned her experiences into a powerful tool for mentoring others, teaching them how to advocate for themselves and stand tall in spaces that weren't initially designed for them. Now, I want you to reflect on your own journey. What challenges have you faced that seemed insurmountable at the time? How did you overcome them? And more importantly, how have those experiences shaped who you are today? The key takeaway here is that resilience isn't about avoiding difficulties, it's about learning how to adapt and thrive through them. When you focus on solutions instead of setbacks, you gain the strength to create the life you envision. But here's where it gets really interesting. Sonny's approach to resilience isn't just about personal grit, it's about creating a ripple effect of resilience in your community and industry. It's about using your hard won wisdom to lift others up, to challenge the status quo, and to create spaces where authenticity is not just accepted, but celebrated. Imagine if we all approached our challenges this way. Imagine if, instead of trying to fit into existing structures, we used our unique experiences to reshape those structures. Imagine if we saw our setbacks not as roadblocks, but as the very things that qualify us to lead and innovate in ways no one else can. This brings us to our third and final pillar: actionable vision. Sonny emphasized that it's not enough to dream big. You need to back those dreams with concrete actions. This is where many of us stumble. We have grand visions, but we struggle to translate them into daily steps that move us forward. Sonny shared a powerful strategy she used with her clients. She calls it the legacy roadmap. It's a process of clearly defining not just what you want to achieve, but why it matters and how it aligns with your authentic self. Then you break that vision down into actionable steps, daily, weekly, and monthly goals that keep you moving forward. But here's the twist: this isn't just about personal achievement. Sunny stressed the importance of creating a vision that extends beyond yourself. She asked, what legacy do you want to leave? How can your success open doors for others? This approach transforms your goals from mere personal ambitions to a mission that can impact your community and beyond. It's about using your unique position and experiences to create pathways for others, to challenge the status quo, and to reshape industries from the inside out. Sunny shared an example of how she applied this in her own career. Recognizing the lack of diversity in leadership roles in the tech and agile space, she didn't just focus on climbing the ladder herself. Instead, she created mentorship programs and wrote books specifically aimed at empowering other Black professionals in the field. Her vision wasn't just about personal success, it was about changing the landscape of the industry. Now, I want you to think about your own vision. What impact do you want to have? How can your unique experiences and perspective contribute to positive change in your field or community. And remember, your vision doesn't have to be grandiose from the start. It can begin with small, consistent actions that align with your larger purpose. But let's take this a step further. I want you to imagine a world where everyone approached their careers and their lives with this mindset. A world where authenticity was the norm, not the exception. Where resilience was celebrated as a strength, not hidden as a weakness. Where every individual saw their success as a stepping stone to lifting others up. This isn't just a nice idea. This is the kind of transformative thinking that has the power to reshape industries, break down systemic barriers, and create a more equitable and innovative world for all of us. And here's the beautiful thing: it starts with you. It starts with the choices you make every day to show up as your authentic self, to face challenges with resilience, and to take action towards a vision that's bigger than just your own success. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but in the real world, it's not that simple. And you're right, it's not simple, it's not easy. But let me ask you this: has playing it safe, hiding your true self, and settling for the status quo ever led to the kind of success and fulfillment you really want? The truth is, the world is changing. The old rules of success are being rewritten. And in this new landscape, your authenticity, your resilience, and your vision aren't just nice to haves, they're your competitive edge. So, as we wrap up, I want to leave you with a challenge. Actually, three challenges. One, identify one aspect of your identity or experience that you've been downplaying, but could be a unique strength. This week, find a way to intentionally bring that aspect of yourself into your work or personal life. Two, think of a challenge you've overcome that has made you more resilient. How can you use that experience to help or inspire someone else this week? Three, take one actionable step towards a goal that aligns with your authentic self and the legacy you want to leave. Remember, it doesn't have to be big, it just has to be authentic and aligned with your vision. Remember, success isn't about fitting into someone else's mold, it's about embracing your unique journey, leveraging your resilience, and taking consistent action towards a vision that's authentically yours. Sunny's Journey and Insights remind us that our greatest power lies in being unapologetically ourselves. As she so eloquently put it, your challenges don't define you. Your courage to rise above them does. And success is a combination of authenticity, resilience, and visionary action. So, I leave you with this final thought from Sunny. The world needs your unique brilliance. Don't dim your light trying to fit in. Your experiences, your struggles, your triumphs, they're not just part of your story, they're your superpower. Use them. The path to true success, the kind that fulfills you, impacts others, and leaves a lasting legacy, isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming more fully yourself. It's about having the courage to stand in your truth, the resilience to weather the storms, and the vision to create change that extends far beyond your own life. You have everything you need within you right now to start this journey. Your unique perspective, your hard won wisdom, your authentic voice, these are the tools that will carve out new paths, break down old barriers, and create the kind of success that doesn't just change your life, but has the power to change the world. So I challenge you: step into your authentic power, embrace your resilience, take action on your vision. The world is waiting for what only you can bring. It's time to show up, stand out, and make your unique mark. Remember, in a world that often encourages conformity, your authenticity is revolutionary. Your resilience is inspiring, and your vision, when coupled with action, is unstoppable. You are not here to fit in. You are here to stand out, to speak up, and to create change. You are here to redefine success on your own terms and to pave the way for others to do the same. So go forth with courage, with authenticity, and with purpose. Embrace your unique journey, leverage your resilience, and take bold action towards your vision. The world doesn't just need your success, it needs your authentic, resilient, visionary self. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery and empowerment. Now, it's your turn. What will you do with your authentic power? How will you use your resilience to create change? What vision will you bring to life? The stage is yours. The world is waiting. It's time to shine in all your authentic glory. Let's make it happen.